Right, so we figured we ought to have a bit of a chat after last week's video. Let you know how things stand currently. Basically, we had a week away, was it?
Yeah,
A
proper
week.
spat the dummy out.
So we had a week away from the property and went to give Ray a good sending off and relaxed at a river and also at a reservoir. And while we were away, we decided that we were going to sell the property on. It's just basically too big for what we needed. A business plan was sort of not going to be forthcoming, and we thought we've just bought too big a property for what we need. So we went through to VT. We asked for it to be put on the market, and then we came back, got all our belongings at the entranceway to go back in the van, and ready to load up and drive off. At which point I was still walking round. We had a bit of a hug on the grass, and Karen basically said to me, "Are we doing the right thing?" And I said, "I have no idea." So the idea was to move out, maybe find somewhere a bit more scenic, a bit cooler climate. And Karen came over to me while I was stood on the grass. We had a cuddle, and she said basically it's okay buying a place with a view, but when we want to travel, then we'll be driving away from that view. So
All right.
we'd seen a couple of other properties, a bit more in hilly areas, mountainy areas, and those properties were quite expensive and very run down. And basically, if we wanted to spend the same kind of money as we spent here, we'd have to go for one of those, and then however much renovating it just for a view.
I saw sense. I said, there's no point in us spending more money on a house when we actually want to travel. We can stay here whenever we're not travelling, and then we don't have to travel very far to find somewhere lovely. So for once I made some sense. Doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, so anytime we want, we can travel to a nice view, stay there as long as we want, and then come back to a house that's in good condition, and slowly do it up. So that's what we're going to do this at a slow pace, and travel when we want to actually see some more of the world. So yes, although the property went on the market for a day, which set alarm bells ringing in some people, it's something we're going to stick at now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, on with this week's video, and for those that have supported us, who encouraged us, thank you very much. It's appreciated.
Much appreciated. Really was. We had some very hard thinking to do, and
yeah, we did. All right, so thanks very much, guys, and hope you enjoyed this one. Once the decision had been made to stay, we decided to bring Lila off the street, through the archway, and onto our own property. Right, bit cooler day today, bit overcast, but still 22 or something degrees, and I'm going to be opening the cellar up and decobwebbing and start to clear out that. We've lost our Sharon now. She's helping other friends on their land across the village, so it's just down to me and Karen. So I'm going to open this up, see what I can clear out today. Okay. Okay, bit of stuff to clear out, and bit of stuff to dig out as well by the looks of it, probably from the granary up above. A load of bottles there. There's still more bottles and jars and a load of dirt in there. I'm not quite sure if I've got a concrete floor. I think I have, but there's a big bank of dirt. I'll show you that in a sec. I'm not quite sure what to do with everything yet. Probably burn the timber, but we can't burn anything at the moment. We're on a fire ban kind of thing, and the scrap metal I think is going to have to go next to the bin outside on the street. Hopefully the scrap people will come and get it. You know, they can wait in. So yeah, I'll take you down in the basement now and show you. Yeah, there's piles of stuff still left, but there's a lot of jars, bottles and stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it at the moment. So all of this is built up, don't know where from, above probably. I don't think of a place to take it. I'll start clearing it. Other than that, it's going to have to sit there for now, I think. So anyway, this is the cellar. Not going to be a bad little space once it's all cleared out. Apart from going in and out a couple of times, well, more than a couple of times I've stood up and clock my back on this. It's not much of an opening. I might have to open that up a bit. Move 1 or 2 steps in the future maybe. I don't know. But yeah, going well so far. Then it was time to separate the rotten wood from the metal. Right, Karen's decided to put some pretty lights up in the veranda bit. This is Karen's lights working. Very pretty. It'd be nice to sit on a night, chill on the veranda and watch the stars. Right, so this is a little project that Karen's been on with for the last few days, a few hours each day. We've been doing a bit of socialising down in the village, and we don't have the right tools for this. So I'm to use a paint scraper and a little chipping hammer. So anyway, yes, this is being taken back to bare brick and stone on the outside wall, because some of the plaster was blowing off at the bottom. So what we're doing is this area here is going to be shower, toilet, hand basin. Yet to decide the layout of that one, but yeah, that's where it's going anyway. It's gonna have to make a cesspit, and then put all the associated pipes in, and then that'll be ready for when we actually decide what we're doing with the shower and the toilet area. Right, I shall crack on what I need to do and see how the day goes. The following morning, we took delivery of a load of building supplies, followed by the arrival of a guy called Danny to help with building a cesspit. And then it was back to clearing the cellar. Things you do for YouTube, eh? Right, stack of bottles there, and still in the dirt over there. You can see them in this light. Hang on, I'll get a light. Still in the dirt over here. There's a stack of other jars. I need to sort of work through, try and get the glass out, maybe put the soil in the garden somewhere. I think they must have packed soil around the things to protect them, stop them falling over, I don't know, because there's a lot of soil in this corner. There's no reason for it to be in here, so not sure. Anyway, so yes, some of these have got stuff in them. I hate tasting it. So anyway, I found a place for them. rain stopped to play today. For outdoor work anyway. A bit cooler today, and forecast wasn't for rain till 1:45. It's now about 11:30 in the morning and it's been raining for about an hour now. So we're currently in the veranda bit. Absolutely fantastic in here. Just watching the rain come down. Well, certainly freshened the air up. One thing we managed to make a start on before the rain happened. We're just started on making soak away, so we can start putting toilet and shower in on the houses. I've got a friend of a friend turned up with his digger to give us a hand digging, so that will make life a bit easier. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem much point in doing it in the rain, and he'd have to go off and do something else. So we'll crack on again with that when we can. But yeah, nice to have a bit of mechanical help. Right, we'll find something else to do, I think. And back to the cellar I go. Right, that's the last barrowful out of the cellar. Got sweat pouring off me now. The rain stopped, and it's just hot and sticky again now. Yeah, still got a few things to clear from there, but the mud's gone, which is a good thing. Time for a drink, I think. Right, after all the graft, this is how the cellar's looking. Gonna be a nice space for something. I'm not even quite sure what we're going to use it for yet. So, very happy with it. And yes, we've got a concrete floor. Still got to decide what we're doing with all these bottles yet, but I'll get to that. And been advised to keep hold of this pit because it's where they used to put a pump for if water came in. So I might have to find some way of covering that up so that it's not quite a pit. Anything to say, Oliver? At all? No? Oh, he just loves you all. Okay. Yeah. Alright, good boy. Very good boy. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, say bye-bye. No? Okay.